Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. We're going to look at managing people, recruitment and training now. I'm going to get straight into it. All I ask for is a subscribe and like, and also share with your friends who are maybe doing business. And also this isn't just for people who do A-level business, it's for anyone that wants a basic understanding of how to run a business. So let's get straight into it. So there's a whole process of recruiting and training someone, and we're going to look into that now. Recruitment, this is the process of finding and hiring someone for a job role. Within this job role, a job description is made. This is a document that includes the roles and responsibilities of the job, also the salary. Whereas a job specification is a document that includes the qualifications, experience and skills required, such as you need this degree or that degree. Now there's a selection process used to assess candidates. First, interviews, obviously on the phone or in real life. Then you have assessment days, which sometimes are called assessment centres. These include a range of activities to test a candidate and find out more about them. Psychometric testing tests their personality. Aptitude test, how good the candidate is at job-related tasks. Group exercises, how they can work in a group. Then they may have in-tray exercises. A candidate will be given a scenario that may occur at work and a list of tasks that need to be completed. The candidate will have to put the task in order of importance and say what action should be taken for each task. Now we're going to look at how sometimes the firm looks at skills and positive attitudes when employing staff. A positive attitude means that the new staff will get on well with everyone, but if they do not have good skills, it may be costly to train them. On the other hand, a negative attitude means that the staff may cause demotivation for others and productivity lowers. However, if they're skilled, it's less costly because the firm does not have to train them. Overall, it's easier to learn new skills than a whole personality, so a firm will prefer to employ someone with a positive attitude. Hopefully that helps you. Just make the keynotes such as what recruitment is, job description, job specification, the selection process, and an understanding of positive attitudes and skills. Now we're going to look at internal and external recruitment. Internal recruitment, obviously recruiting people inside your business such as promotion, and there's some pros and cons. A pro is that the candidates already know the business well, so it's easier to adjust to the new role and may result in lower training costs. Also, it's more quickly done and less expensive compared to external recruitment. However, there's no new ideas brought into the business. The firm may miss opportunities to find someone more suited if external recruitment is not used. Others outside may have better experiences or qualifications. And lastly, it leaves a vacancy in other departments, which may lower productivity there. Now, external recruitment, an advantage, it can bring in new ideas, and you may find someone more suited for the role. Someone may have worked in another firm or had the correct qualifications. However, it's a long and expensive process compared to internal recruitment. And a main disadvantage of external recruitment is that the firm will only see what the candidate is like in the recruitment process. This may not be an accurate perception of them in the real work settings. For example, they may actually be quite lazy. Now, there are costs associated with recruitment and training, and we're going to look at that now. Firstly, the cost of actually advertising the vacancy. You may have to pay for advertisements on websites such as Indeed or recruitment agencies. Another cost is shortlisting and assessing the candidates can increase the cost for a firm. For example, if a staff cannot do their usual jobs because they need to look at candidate CVs or interview them, it lowers productivity, which increases costs. And now the training cost, obviously, is going to cost the firm money if they need to pay for an individual to go and train to gain more skills and qualifications. Like I always say, just make the notes that you need, the things that you find that will help you, and then revise it and keep reading over it. And that's this slide done. Now we've got one more slide left. Now lastly, we're going to speak about different types of training. Induction training is just when the manager introduces the newly recruited employee to the firm and notifies them about their history, policies, and a bit more information about the role. You don't necessarily need to revise that, it's just going to be there so you have a basic understanding. But what you do need to know is on the job and off the job training. Now, on the job training is when a new staff member is trained by a current employee. The benefit of this is a cheap and easy process to organise, and training is job specific, so it relates to the new task the new staff member will be doing. However, bad practices may be passed on. For example, if the person given the training is a lazy worker, they may be passed on lazy examples. Also, no new ideas are brought to the firm. Now, off-the-job training is when the new staff member is trained by external people from the firm, such as at a college or like a university. Now, trainers are specialists, so training is likely to be high quality and add value to the firm. In addition, new ideas may be brought to the business which can improve the firm with new ideas and become more competitive and profitable. However, it can be expensive and there's no benefit to the firm whilst the employee is training externally. Therefore, the firm is not going to gain any improvements at the time of training. That's the last slide. As I always say, I just give you the points to save your time. Hopefully you can make the keynotes and bullet points by yourself and then revise them. If there's something that I haven't explained and you're not too sure about, let me know in the comments and I'll explain a bit more better. Such as, for example, here when I said training is job specific, you're doing a task that you're going to do every day, such as maybe changing the stock levels in like Tesco or something, so it relates to their role. All I ask for is a subscribe and like, and let me know in the comments how I can improve anything. And be sure to share these videos with your friends who are doing A-level business.